Llamas, I am not salty. I am definitely not salty at all. But yeah, there is a new link to YouTube, just in case, if somebody wants to watch on YouTube or on Twitch. But Twitch is so much more reliable. Ah, I mean, hello again. Thank you so much for waiting. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, my dearest mods, please report to me as soon as you figure out that YouTube is stuck. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me rely on you, you know? Okay, we switch to Factorio. Seems like YouTube made the stream implode. Oh, it's not the first time. Maybe I should just make separate stream account for YouTube. I don't want to mix those two things in one account. I don't know yet. Let's just skip to the game. Everybody got pets at the cafe. You need to trust me with this one, but you definitely did. Yes, your stream died for a second, but you're back. F5. F5 and you're right back. And forgive me, technical issues. Alright, what do we do next? I got distracted for a second. All I did was I moved the Bioflux. Oh, right now we've got more Bioflux. I was supposed to look into that, but right now there is the priority on splitting just to get a little bit more of the iron bacteria, but also the second split, we prioritize the copper bacteria. But you don't really need to prioritize copper bacteria right now, because there is plenty. But I wanted to check what is wrong with Bioflux, because there is definitely something wrong about it. See, the production is not great. And I wonder, does it have something to do with the materials? I mean, it's just slow production. I've got only one biochamber that makes Bioflux, and apparently we're not getting jelly fast enough, which is quite easy to predict that it was gonna happen. This Bioflux? Wait a minute. No, wait. I get rid of this Bioflux. I could try to reuse it. This Bioflux is being made only to make plastic, but we've got enough plastic. I will have to rebuild it at some point, I know it. But I just wanted to do smelting first, so I'm not changing my mind, we're doing smelting first. And there is still not that much of the plates, but the production is a little bit faster. Okay, I will take that. Whatever we have, I will take that. Yeah, I need to get some plates and put it manually. Okay, is everybody back? I hope you are, Llamas. And I'm sorry for technical difficulties. I just know that when I'm getting some technical difficulties on YouTube, then it's another reason to have a headache. Because this is my, my secondary archive channel. Because if Twitch wouldn't change their strategy, I would still keep the highlights on Twitch, but there is 100-hour limit. And it's just awful. How is the tempura quest going? Now you want it. Oh, so sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I made you crave tempura. Okay, I can show it to you. So it is done already. And we are getting Fantai grape. That's right. We will get some strawberry juice or something else. Okay. I need to get back to those dishes later. At some point, I might be available on Discord, where you can see what I am doing, that I'm working on the farm in this game. Alright, getting back to this, to smelting and to Bioflux. I am complaining that there is not much Bioflux, but hey, we need it for the bacteria cultivation. So, how many furnaces we can get? I mean, some. But I need to steal the production from other places, but it's okay for now. And I finally got rid of the copper as well. There is still a lot of things that I am doing manually, and I need to keep it in my inventory, but it's getting better. It's a matter of getting bots right now, I think. But a moment before YouTube broke and Twitch broke, then I had much less. Hey, Turtle! Good to see you. Thank you for redeeming the name in the game. Although, allow me to not deal with that right now, because I am working on important spot. And I will have to wait for the production anyway, so it's better for me to place it right away if I have the opportunity. But right now I barely have the opportunities to do anything. Yeah. That's quite confusing. Also, you can use the command in the chat !join in order to join the cafe. You are probably familiar with this one, am I right? If not, then feel free to ask any questions about it. It's running in the background still. I'm not running this game when I am not streaming, so we can enjoy making those tasks together. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Wait for it. Somehow, I need to... It might not be that easy. Somehow I need to get to the copper part and gather all of that ore that is waiting to be further processed. But if I'm going to get copper... No, the copper shouldn't go this way. I don't know. We'll see. For now, it can be stashed away, if you ask me. Oh yeah, sure, it can be stashed away. And then later, the future llama will handle this. Just as usual. Don't even have bigger chests. That's how broke I am at the moment. But it just needs a little bit of stubborn approach, I would say. Oh, don't tell me that these are marsh areas. Not yet. Ooh. Okay. So the problem on the last stream, the problem was that when I was trying to get the bacteria growing, I didn't have the appropriate space. And by saying this, I mean, I couldn't really find the spot that I could fully landfill, because there is certain type of soil that I am not allowed to make yet, and I am limited by this new type of science packs. Ooh, wait. Last time we played a visual novel and the developer was in the chat. That's correct. That was Zamius, that's right. And I was in one of his streams. It was super fun and he gave me tips for school. See, I am glad that you enjoyed Zamius' stream and that you enjoyed the visual novel too. Okay, let me explain you the cafe. This is kind of the game. Sorry, this is kind of the game that we're playing in the background. Every time when I'm on Be Right Back, every time when I want to focus on something else, then I open this cafe and I give you little pets. There is a little heart, I click on you guys, and then you're getting virtual pets. Also, you can order different dishes, and all you need to do is to use !join. Now you're here, sitting, you ordered something already, I'm pretty sure, and you're waiting for your dish to be made and delivered to you. And I wonder... Okay, Laser got something, and you got a donut. That's right, sugar donut. And that's it. And your character consumes it and leaves, but you have more options. They are not going to be available while I stream Factorio, but when I'm on Be Right Back, then you can see different dishes. There is the list of animals that you can use in order to join. Then there is a ton of dishes that you can order by typing !menu and picking up the certain dish. So let's see, you want to order carrot cake, you write !menu carrot cake, and then your character starts ordering carrot cake. Also, you can leave a review, !review score, let's say 3 stars, and then you can write the text, why did you give 3 stars? And also, these are the quests that I mentioned before. If we order certain dishes, then the quest allow us to unlock other dishes. And it's awesome. In order to unlock other dishes. I'm sorry, Llamas, I am extremely distracted today. I'm so sorry. So this is it. So that's just a nice way to have a short break. You have something to look at, you become lovely characters, and you get the virtual pets, and that's all that matters. So thank you for joining. I hope that I will become the frequent visitor. Of course, you are set to rejoin forever, so right now you don't have to do anything, but this is a game that we got in the background. I need to focus on Factorio today because this is my main category for today. And you're welcome, Turtle. I'm just happy every time when somebody gets the information on how to use the cafe and you just become the customer there and I can give you a virtual pet. This is something that I like the most about this game. There's this additional interaction, this kind of virtual hugs that I really like. I have a game where I can modify my various characters, Lurklet says, and I am sitting here very confused as to why I shoved a specific mod on a frame. What do you mean? Oh, thank you for the cutest Llama review 5 stars. Those stars that you use on review are needed, you're gathering these, and they were needed to buy extremely expensive furniture pieces for the cafe, just for decoration. Or your characters can sit on those chairs and other stuff that you can buy with the stars from the reviews. But this is so expensive. You have to farm it so much. This game is a grind. It's extremely cute, but it's a grind. Do not be fooled by the cuteness of this game. Thank you for the hug, Dragon. Don't need to apologize for not feeling great. Yeah, but I was expecting that my health is slowly getting better, and then again I got the back issues, so it's not the first time. Oh yeah, we're here. Yep. Oh, almost. Oh. No underground belts. That's a bummer. Now I could probably use the bots if I would have these. And there is no pizza. No pizza in here. Why? Why? We're not making nutrients. There are nutrients in here. There's like a ton of nutrients. Okay? Don't panic, Llama. Don't panic. Don't you dare to panic. I was making nutrients here. It's all because of the spoilage? Sometimes the production gets stuck. And I don't know why. Wait a minute, I was making nutrients somewhere. Nutrients from spoilage can be made here. I can throw them in... wait. I started making nutrients again, but I completely forgot where I started to make them. Wait, this is the job for a detective llama. That's right. That's me. I need to wear the glasses, like sunglasses, otherwise you're not going to consider me detective llama. I get it. Oh, thank you for the hug, Turtle. My head hurts, but I just need to survive tomorrow and then I have a week 3. It's only one day. We will survive, Turtle. That's right. Thank you so much for being kind to me, guys. Do you see where do I make nutrients? In the bottom part? Something is messed up. Like, seriously messed up. Okay, this is the part. But we've got like tons of nutrients. Output to the right! Output priority to the right. And this is part of the slower belt. I couldn't care less about this now. Let's get the underground belts. Oh, I need the regular yellow belts. All of a sudden, I forgot about this. It's okay. It's okay. Wow, the belts are empty. This is incredible. Incredibly bad. But I got two belts. I should be okay with that. Whew. Turtle, what do you mean by saying sorry for bothering you? Do you mean bothering? No, you're not bothering me at all. I just have quite bad performance in real life in general. That's it. They complain a little bit. No. This is the newcomer friendly stream. We've got tons of tiny jokes and use things like this cafe, for example, and you or feel free to ask about anything other than my country of origin. The rest is okay. Do you have another? Oh, one more furnace. Okay, we've got 3. This is enough. This is enough to make the blah 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 blah, the advanced circuits. That's exactly what I meant. Yesterday I made a screw. What do you mean, turtle? Inter says I met a beautiful woman at the bar last night. I felt a real spark between us. Well, I call it a spark. She calls it a taser. Ouch! Inter! Inter, that hurt! Can you please keep your taser away from anyone? Okay. I guess that we can have a deal like this. I'm pretty sure that you would agree. Right? I mean, this is quite bad solution, but whatever. Oh, I don't have regular inserters. It is so bad. Give me some plates. Dennis Bladnock. Hello, good to see you. If I am not mistaken, you have followed quite a long time ago. It's good to see you back. So how are things? How is life treating you? And how is the incoming weekend? Like, what are your plans for the weekend? I am trying to fix the smelting for once. But because I got really bad production, I have to barely get the items. But we're closer. We're closer than ever. We will start the main bus. Finally. So if it is evening in your place, then good evening or good time zone or happy incoming weekend. I wonder, Llamas, if you got any plans for Halloween. Cause I hope to stream like maybe for 4 days next week, if nothing goes wrong. And if there will be good sales on Steam, obviously. Cause I am waiting for certain games to go on sale. But I think they will be on sale. They should be, because they are scary. Once I start the real production, I am getting rid of those small electric pole pieces because I cannot stand those. They have really low range. I will switch to medium. I just use medium all the time. I've been in a few times. I try any Factorio KSP stream mostly. All right, so welcome again. I am streaming Factorio once a week. So it might be a little bit more difficult to catch me, but I hope that you'll enjoy today's session. And even if you don't necessarily like Gleba, I hope that it's going to be more pleasant to look at than to play with. Because I know that many of you Llamas don't necessarily enjoy Gleba. But I do, at least. Maybe I am going to try to convince you that it's not that bad. Turtle says, I go into a practical college and we learn how to use heavy machinery like a lathe, and on that I made a screw. Okay, good for you. Congratulations. And I hope that you like this college, that you like things that you learn. I think that this is quite important. Project Zomboid? Yes, it's on my wish list. I hope it's gonna go on sale. And also, I mentioned that before, but I wonder, what are your thoughts on this? Cave diving. Have you ever seen any YouTube videos or maybe some documentaries on cave diving or spelunking when a person definitely kinda looks for trouble and is crawling into that really, really tight spaces, very, very tight spaces, and you know, it is possible that you can get stuck in here. And you might not make it. In real life. I'm talking about the real life situation. So this is the scenario that scares me. It truly scares me. I would never try it. I'm not looking for this kind of extreme experiences, but people do that. And I found a game about the cave diving during the Next Fest, but unfortunately I was not able to stream it because, you know, too many games. I've got full one desktop, like one monitor. I've got two monitors at the moment. One of them is full with icons with shortcuts to the demos from Next Fest. And I still find cool games that I really wanted to stream but didn't make it. Cave diving? No way I'm doing it. Me too. But if it's a game and if you have the side view, maybe it's not that scary, but still scary. That would make a really nice Halloween game, in my opinion. But I don't know when the release is coming. The concept is very interesting, although I hope that the game would be quite educational as well. I hope so. That it will give you some general hints on what definitely not to do when you're trying to go cave diving, that you need a training, what to do, maybe how to let others know that you're going cave diving, or how to ask for help if you got stuck. I don't know. It's a situation that I am not considering for myself that this will ever happen. But things like that do happen. I landed on Gleba with nothing, Dennis says, and honestly it was okay once I realized I could just hide from the locals until I had a tank to express my feelings about them. Yeah, I mean, not everyone likes them, definitely, but when you waited for a tank and finally got it, I mean, good for you. Also, when you are supposed to build your first biochamber, I think that it's worth noting that you can actually do it kind of easily, because you look for those rocks, those stromatolites, you know, where are they? This, I don't have anything here anymore. Oh, I've got one copper stromatolite and iron stromatolite. So you dig them for iron ore, copper ore. But then, if you're trying to get the eggs, you don't necessarily have to attack locals too much. Usually, I'm looking for the places. There are not many of these anymore. I need to go further and further, where you get like an egg raft, a small egg raft that is not protected by anyone. Of course, you need to handle the wiggly wigglies that are going to attack you when you attempt to shoot the egg raft, when you break the egg raft, but still you can escape this situation. So you can kind of start this way, but with the spores, you need to be much more careful, right? I can show a picture of the screw next week. It just needs to be graded. Okay, why not? Just make sure that you're not going to dox yourself by accident. But yes, I would love to see it. Internet Historian has a video on a cave diver that got stuck. Pretty interesting. Okay, Horkovs, tell me, did they make it? I hope that they did make it. That they survived. Did they? Also, you can always post a video to random chat, for example, and mention it, so I can watch that at some point. But the idea scares me. You're not going to spoil the ending. I mean, come on! It's about human life! It's not a movie! Come on! I hope that they did make it! Desktop is packed with demos, that's right. But it's worth it because I'm still looking through really cool games. Okay, I've got this plugged in. Now, what do we do next? Because that copper... Actually, that copper is needed for now only to make advanced circuits, nothing else. And I need to plug in the plastic, the bioplastic making, because I have it stashed somewhere. I am able to make more of the bioplastic, but I will have to spaghetti my way out of its main spaghetti, then spaghetti it in this area. It's not so far away that it actually makes it difficult. I dove before, but I will never do a cave dive. Yeah, I'm mentioning specifically cave dive. And this is something that scares me probably the most. That it's, you know, like low ceiling. Very low ceiling, and this makes me feel very weird. I've reached the age where the Grim Reaper's already eyeing me up. I'm not going to swim into a cave yelling, "Come and get me, Boney." Yeah, I mean, this is reasonable thing to do. If you're not feeling like you want to risk, just don't do it. And I'm the same in this case. I just prefer to be safe in the first place. On Discord, thank you for linking in, Tarkovs. I will watch it later, after the stream, but please tell me that they made it. Because right now it's bothering me. I'm scared for the life of a person who got stuck in the caves. I mean, I just can't stop it, okay? If I ever go cave diving, I'm definitely bringing oil with me. I mean, you don't have to do it, right? That's the good part. That's the best part, probably. I love my college, but it's difficult, Turtle says. But I hope that when you finish the college, then you will get to this conclusion that it was worth it, that you're satisfied with the fact that you finished that school. So I really hope that this is the scenario for you, and that you will get that satisfaction from what you've learned. I will just hold it in my hand and send it into Discord. That's right. I just stole some loose eggs for my first biochamber. Me too. I did exactly the same thing. I was not engaging in any fight, just Forget it, Wiggly Wigglies. I will see you later. I will see you never. Just give me your eggs. I will catch up with the chat. In the meantime, I have to move those seeds myself because I don't have bots yet, and that's why I am much more motivated to get the bots. But I just can't stop with the conversation because it's really interesting to me, and I am glad that you're contributing so much with your thoughts. This is something that I call successful stream. When we talk about absolutely random stuff, we can treat the Factorio as the game in the background. All that matters is this conversation that we have. That makes me very happy when I see that we're having those conversations. There's a natural spring in Florida, Kenny says, where a guy broke into the underwater cave and just disappeared. His truck was still at the springs, but his body has never been recovered. I wonder when the truck was found after the disappearance, but it's scary to think of it. I should have ordered spaghetti. Oh, Kenny, you're making me hungry. I love spaghetti. I think that I have shared way too many of my favorite dishes so far. Way too many. Friendly reminder that Scorpio season starts today. Oh! I mean, they are beautiful. They are lovely creatures. Very scary, of course. I mean, I enjoy their beauty away from me, okay? It's the same with anything else. If something is dangerous, or not necessarily, if it's a bug, maybe not the cockroaches. I hate those. But any type of bug, maggot, I can appreciate the weirdness of those creatures. I can appreciate many things about them. But away from the place I live, away from my bed, away from my house. Yeah. This is what one of the family members taught me. The family member that I was really, really attached to emotionally. And yes, they passed away. I would kill for sushi. Turklet? I am glad that I didn't order any. But maybe you should try the game that is called Goblin Sushi. But the ingredients might be a little bit weird for you to discover. Because sometimes you are dealing with interesting strawberry shakes, you know? Yeah. Where did the frogs come from? I have no idea. Okay, Llamas, we have a crisis. Again, we got production crisis. And I have to deal with it. But first, while I can kinda afford it still... Okay, I'm giving up. I am going to get a few of these. A few of yellow belts. You know that I want to switch from yellow to blue immediately. So we skip the reds, but I have to use the yellow ones. I don't want to, but I will allow myself this time. Because I don't think I will make it. The biggest problem is the underground belts. That I need underground belts and I cannot make them at the moment. Oh. I'm still using yellow underground belts because the express belts are a little bit more expensive. You need lubricant. And you need lubricant for the regular belt, not the underground. And splitters are relying on advanced tier kits. That's why I am holding on to this idea that we just use regular express belts, but undergrounds are yellow, splitters are yellow. We want sushi every day. So maybe Goblin Sushi is the game for you. But fair warning, the ingredients might not be exactly what you think they are. Harkov says, I watched it a long time ago. Don't remember if they made it. It was a very interesting story, though. I really hope that they made it. This is a horrible situation to be in the first place when you get stuck. What menu items do we need? From the quest, from Not One Day Cafe, mushroom soup, steel mushroom soup, and milk boba tea. So you're ordering just the right stuff. What am I missing? Iron plates. But there are no plates at all. No pizza. I guess that something got stuck. Is it because of the seeds? No? No nutrients? That's it? Huh. Can I make more nutrients faster? Well, I need to get back and figure that out. This is the... oh, this is the iron part. I don't even look at the copper part. This would be great for... well, we've got nutrients from spoilage. The nutrients are being made here. Not here. Here. But this is not the good place. Wait. Oh, I was not providing that. Okay. Just give it more spoilage and we will see if we can start the production once again. I really need that iron ore. Okay, that works, finally. Let me get rid of all of the seeds, by the way, because I don't have any logistic chests yet. It would be great for bots to just take them away from me. Alright, looks like we started it already. At least extract that bacteria. We need something, anything. But we are not getting any nutrients from this area, which is spaghetti. This is not enough. Simply, this is not enough. But we can make nutrients out of Bioflux, but we have no nutrients. But I can find a little bit of nutrients. See, once it got stuck, the whole production is over. I need to find some way to work around it. Because it's... I can't leave the factory right now. Assuming that I would want to leave because we still have Fulgora to visit. Assuming that I still want to leave, it is just not possible to leave the production going. There are some things that I could probably do remotely, but not everything. I will definitely go into IT, electrical engineering, Turtle says. So welcome! You will be one of us, that's right! The last sister of my grandfather died today. I feel a bit sad, but I barely knew her. Also, it always hurts when somebody leaves this world because we never know what is out there. And probably this uncertainty is one of the worst things. On the other hand, if it was just, natural causes, then it's nice to think about it as that person had a really long life and hopefully it was a good life for them. That's something that I am trying to convince myself when I am sad. But the reasons for death were slightly different. So it's hard to deal with it. I wonder if writing milk boba will be enough for the game to know that we are ordering. I am not sure. I had an emergency assembler making nutrients from spoilage circuit controlled to only run if the nutrient belt was empty-ish. I didn't want to deal with the logic, with the circuit control. Actually, the spoilage, not the spoilage control. The spoilage control is great right there, but the nutrients flow is much worse in my opinion. But when I started figuring out how to make anything, because, I was overwhelmed, having no idea what stuff should I do first and what should go next and so on. But this is actually a great flow of the nutrients. And I couldn't recreate it in the iron or copper setup because I focused on the spoilage handling. So I need to think about the next iteration. How am I going to handle the next iteration? But right now, I just want to start the regular main boss, and then I will get back to it later. Although, it's not perfect, but at least I am getting stuff done. But this is something that I don't want to dismantle, because I can see that it actually works. That's why it's hard for me to let it go. Also, in case of the Monday Cafe, as far as I'm concerned, you need to put the full name of the dish in order to make sure that it's being ordered. And apparently you're ordering them because we got more of those dishes already ordered. So the game, the quest, already acknowledged that. Let's get spoiled first. Get rid of the spoilage. Come on! Spoiled first, it seems like either the game is ignoring it, or I have no idea what I did. But, do we have more of the plates? We got some plates. I mean, in this case, we have to handle whatever we have, right? I need to be happy that I am getting this amount of plates, even if it's way too little to handle any production. But okay, I will take that. I just need to steal a few plates in order to get more underground belts and I will be okay. Laser, stop spoiling, Llama Inter says. I mean, how dare you? How dare you saying such things? But it's good that Laser is spoiling me. I have no problem with that. I definitely have no problem with that. Laser is taking care of me. And this is something that I really, really appreciate about him a lot. Trains out of fuel. It's Novice. I mean, forget Novice. Lurklet says, laser spoilering even more. That's right. Speaking of trains out of fuel, Inter, you know what I want to do? I couldn't care less about Novice. I mean, that lovely spaghetti will be in my heart forever, obviously. I don't even know which trains are out of fuel. Oh, it got stuck, finally! My beautiful abomination, look at it, and possibly, please try not to get the heart attack. Oh, I love this. Yeah, it finally got stuck. Ooh, they seriously got stuck. Okay, this one is out of fuel, this one is out. Okay. I mean, it got stuck because of the train being out of fuel, but I will take that, okay? And when I had to remind myself how to make the train crossings when I was making that, and I decided to leave it and wait until it gets stuck. I want for it to get stuck even more, but I want to get back to Novice after visiting Fulgora, and we're not visiting Fulgora yet. But that's my plan. So I'm sorry to see that, Inter, but at least there are a few trains that you can enjoy, even if they are not working. Speaking of spoiling, Laser made me some sandwiches. Thank you so much, Mr. Laser. Making sure that I'm not dying of starvation. Thank you, Mr. Laser, once again. Then it says, I fear I've reached the point where I want to use the circuit network for everything. I mean, that's okay. It's definitely going to help with your base to actually work instead of having random issues, like in my case. And I need to admit that at least on Novice, okay, I use circuits in one certain case, and it's for handling oils. It's just to use up the petroleum gas as much as possible, or to move light oil or heavy oil, do something else out of that, but I see that I got full production, so it's not even going to work this way. But trust me that it worked. Wiring everything. See, I mean, I know that Inter approves of that, but allow me to eyeball everything for a few more things, right? Okay, I mean, it's not even bulk inserter. I know, but it's something. Finally getting rid of that stashed plastic, but oh, I have stashed way too much. But it's going to be used for advanced circuits, yes. And now we have to plug in the copper plates actually to disassembling machine, so it's going to be a little bit of spaghetti, but I want to have as many advanced circuits as possible. Oh, the brains are here. Where should I put the brains? Put the brains away, come on. Don't need that many brains. I mean, one is enough. One is definitely too much at a time. German proverb? It means that I will go to sleep. Okay, so I mean that I guess that you are going to get some sleep right now, Turtle, if I understood correctly. So yeah, get some really nice nap or nice sleep, and hopefully when you wake up tomorrow, you're not going to have a headache. and you will have this last day of school and you're done and the weekend starts for you. So I wish you a great next day and see you time. Llamas, I hope you wouldn't mind that I would go AFK. This time AFK not because of technical issues, but I need to eat something. And we can use this time to stretch. Simply stretch. I will leave you with this spaghetti. Oh, wait. This is yellow belt, but the... Something is odd. So something is odd about the fruit. Why did you stop working? Why would you... What's going on with this thing? I didn't want to starve that production, not at all. What? Yeah, of course, I will leave the cafe open for you guys to use it, but... Okay, the trees are growing. Ah, silly me. Okay, I just start questioning myself. I started with the ghost inserter, so there's that. I will leave you with this. At least we see where I have to replace the belts, the yellow, and make them blue. So the production will look much more sad, but at least the belts will work faster. That's what I need to. I want to unload this stash of plastic, and I hope to make it into something into definitely more of the advanced circuits. And maybe I will try to make some of the items manually. No, I can't. Electric engine units need lubricant, that's right. But I can make regular engine units. We will figure out something when I am back. So thank you for giving me a bonk to remind me that I should go. Be right back. So here is the sign, here is the cafe. I will leave you with this lovely spaghetti. That's my favorite part still. And we will move stuff around. I mean, there are so many things on the menu that you can enjoy as virtual characters that feel free to just read through it really, really slowly. And I will leave the cafe at most of you at the cafe. And yeah. And I need about 5 to 10 minutes. Also, for YouTube, nothing changes, but on Twitch I am going to launch the ads, but it's just for the new visitors. If I play 3 minutes of ads, then for 60 minutes anybody can join and they are not going to be bothered by ads. This is the only reason why I do that. So I would recommend you, Llamas, to stretch in the meantime. Okay, see you in a moment. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, Llamas. And sorry for being absent for so long. I'm on painkillers now. And also, big thanks to Mr. Laser for the help with providing me the food. He provided me with some awesome food. Also, I started coughing much more today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm finally getting like truly sick. I distributed the pets amongst everyone so we can get back to Factorio, I believe. Wait for it, Llamas, wait for it. We're switching to Factorio scene. Thank you for being so active with ordering the dishes that are important to finish quests. If we finish those 2 quests, we will get 2 more dishes, but it's hard to tell what exactly is that. So we will have to wait until we get the announcement that we unlocked it and what is that. And you say it sounds like partner material. We are engaged for a long time. But we're engaged. And yes, Laser is the one. Also, what do you mean by saying that tea is not a soup? Tea is definitely a soup. I agree with Inter on that. Marry him harder. Oh no! But I'm sick right now. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. Maybe when I am out of sick leave or something. Alright? Can we have a deal like this? I'm pretty sure that we can have a deal like this. Not the first time sickness got in the way. Remember, Mr. Laser? Yeah, these were weird times, if you ask me. You know, we got engaged and then, boom, the virus situation. It's okay to be wrong at times. Soup is soup, not tea. Actually, tea is herbal soup. Just what Inter said. I read through all of the messages that you wrote, guys, but allow me to just skip to Factorio. But I read those messages even if I am not reading them out loud. I am trying to, but I just want to skip to actual game for a little bit, at least a little bit. Sorry for coughing. Oh. Okay, so moving on. The production is kinda going, but it's very slow. Maybe I can do something about that. It's okay to be wrong. But tea is the soup! It's the herbal soup, just what Inter said! I second that! What if it's you who is wrong? Have you considered this? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I will try to investigate what is wrong with the fruit. Oh no, there is no fruit anymore. I mean, the brains are growing, great, but the Yumako fruit, I believe that they are growing too slowly, and we are not utilizing most of the grid. We're not even using 50% of this area, and I would have to landfill it, but I don't know if I can landfill it with that special soil, because I don't know if this is the regular special soil or the more special soil. No matter how many people scream that the earth is flat, doesn't make it any more so. Oh, wait. I protest. The Earth is flat in my playthrough. Because this is how I called my platform. So it is flat, after all. Everybody knows the Earth is round like a pancake. Oh, sweet, sweet pancakes. At least I've got some good news, Llamas. The production of red circuits has resumed. That is not the Earth, but this is Earth. And it is flat. I don't understand. I really don't understand your point. Of course I'm joking. But I had to make the Earth flat. I'm sure that there would be a certain requirements for me to make the Earth flat. Now I need to put as much of the bioplastic on the belts, and I will try to get rid of all of this. And we need to do some... Needs to move some stuff around in here. No inserters. See? I am that broke. Poor Lorraine, brain filled with sickness. Actually, you don't know what my brain is filled in. It might be the jelly nut from the belt, and maybe it was not necessarily fresh. Excuse me. Maybe there is something in there. Or maybe there is nothing. This is a possibility too. Trade. Let's move on, because there is no time to lose, my llamas. The copper flow is not necessarily... It's not necessarily something that I want right now. Like, not this way. Let me split it, because if I don't know what to do, then the best way is to split things, of course. And here's the deal. That I want to plug it in temporarily, of course. Temporary solutions are the best. Permanent solutions, once again. I don't have that many belts to handle it right now, but... Oh, we're getting close. Close. Close enough. Close enough. This is the only reason why I actually want copper plates. We don't need copper plates right there. Oh, okay. Let me fix stuff a bit. That's what I want. This is temporary. I will rebuild it later. I will get rid of it later. Later. Okay, we can plug this in. And boom. And forget it for now. Just forget it. Alright, next. What's with the flow of nutrients? The nutrients are alrighty in a way. I can see that there is more spoilage involved. And making nutrients from spoilage is not that good, if you ask me. Maybe because I need a little bit more of the input priority to the right, maybe? Maybe. Okay. A little bit more balance. But your brain is filled with love for laser. I want what? I've seen that you have some game about it on your desktop. I'm sorry, but I got confused for now. What do you mean, laser? Like, which game do I have? I mean Goblin Sushi? Or something else? Oh no, if this is what you think about. If this is what I lost my train of thoughts. I wanted to check. I wanted to check if I've got everything on the belts. Right now it will be hard for me to focus and figure out what was in my train of thoughts. The train definitely stopped. Rotten food makes bad food. In this case, in Factorio, actually, the rotten food makes nutrients. So it's like you're composting. That's how I imagine it. You're composting stuff in order to use it again. And that totally makes sense to me. Also, maybe I said that I want to cough more. And you haven't heard this, maybe. I don't know, but I am coughing quite a bit now. Okay. Why aren't we getting nutrients? Okay. Because of the spoilage. Spoilage management is quite bad. Okay, I mean, it unlocked. Sure, whatever. I mean, it's not perfect. But it works. Whatever. For a moment, I thought you said you wanted to cough more and not cough. No, actually, I meant cough. As in... as in cough. This is barely working, but it works. No, I am going to leave it like this. Now we are waiting to get more belts. More belts means we start the main bus. But the problem is, how am I going to make the landfill? The main bus, the best place to start the main bus would be where I placed Dragon. Like this. Oh, that felt quite kinky for stream. No, no, not this way. Oh, I might actually mispronounce many words. So, no. No, laser is safe for now. Okay. Okay, sorry, laser. Yeah. Laser is totally safe for now. Good that I am safe. Yeah, see? Laser is happy about it. We'll see, Mr. Laser. Alright, we clear up this part because I was supposed to place the whole production, the bacteria, right there, but it didn't work out. There is some special type of soil that I am not able to make yet. Because I need the research. I need the agricultural science packs that I can't make at the moment. So I will leave it just like that. And in the future, at least, I will be happy that I landfilled someplace. For now, TM. That's right, for now. Dragon, I'm sorry, but I have to move your username somewhere else. Where? I have no clue yet. Because there are not many places in which there are no cliffs And I am really, really close to break my rules regarding the, like bringing stuff from other planets, but I will survive this. For now, it's difficult, but it's worth it. I mean, the effort is worth it. It was supposed to be a challenge, and I am really, really close to to get more stuff going. The dragon says I'm back in stable connection, just in time for my name to be moved. For now, it will be removed, but you are placed right there as a placeholder. Your name is a placeholder. Do I have any? Yeah, I've got the radar. You will still be on display. Sorry for the inconvenience. That's why I'm waiting with another name in the game that Turtle has redeemed today. I have to ask you for patience. Oh, wait. This is not connected. Of course it's not connected. I'm not salty. I am not salty at all. Right. Thank you, Lurklet, for redeeming the name in the game. I assume that when you redeem certain names, you want for this certain planet for your name to be displayed on. But for now, I really have to ask you for a bit of patience. All the best people do. Liba with nothing? What do you mean, Dennis? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you repeat, please? Should I just say thanks for nothing, Liba? Is that what you think? Lurklet, thank you for being patient. I appreciate it, and I am really happy when anyone who wants to add their name in the game, even if you are, let's say, on Novice, but you want to add your name on Gleba because I am currently on Gleba, then yeah, please do redeem your usernames. Also, I forgot to turn on the CC. We are back with the CC, with the weird pronunciation, of course. Okay, this should be the best place to start main bus. There is a high chance that I regret this dearly, but I want to have some kind of item circulation. Not shipping stuff from other planets, which I think you said you were doing. I mean, I said that I am really close to break this rule, but I can handle this. I can still handle this. I'm not giving up. I will be stubborn as a stubborn llama, the biggest stubborn llama that you have ever seen, but for now, I don't need it. I can still deal with that challenge. What an honor, Dragon says. My name is being replaced by the main boss. I mean, come on. Parkov says, I tried to do some streams myself this week, mostly because we talked about viewer count earlier this week. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of the viewership count, I have seen a few clips of people of streamers who just said, okay, before I get to that, let me read your message. Your full message. I found it helps me stick to playing a game instead of tabbing out. So that's good, since I have trouble focusing on playing. No viewers, though. Oh, needs to be very patient with that. Also, if you want to stream one category, I mean, this is not a bad idea in the very beginning. Right now, I am trying not to plan any strategy myself. I am just playing the game that I want. and I'm not focusing on when it is the best to stream a certain game. It should probably be easier then, but also I don't like to play games that everyone is playing at the moment, especially big streamers. And yeah, they're streaming. No, I'm not human that I wanted to stream for Halloween. Damn. But the best thing you can do is to probably find a game that is quite small. Let's say with Factorio, I don't remember the stats exactly, but I see kind of more on regular basis that Factorio has got around 800 visitors, so it is easier to get into this kind of category than, let's say, you stream what is popular these days. Okay, let's say you're streaming League of Legends, or you're streaming Battlefield 6. Probably there is a ton of streamers playing Battlefield 6. So you will just drown in the amount of streamers out there. I'm a hipster. Flips hair. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, in a way, yeah. That's right. That's right. I have seen a few clips, so let's get back to what I wanted to mention. I've seen a few clips of streamers, like bigger streamers who are like, I don't know what was their viewership, but if a streamer asks their audience to write something in the chat, because when you write in the chat, then you are you're considered an active visitor, active viewer. I don't like to say viewers, so sometimes I will say visitors, okay? I just feel like visitor is much more positive as a way to call people on Twitch. Viewer seems like a little bit soulless to me, you know? But let's get back to the conversation. So the bigger streamers, 100 people end up. So definitely not me. They said, hey, write something in the chat to show that you're active. Let's see if Twitch is going to change the numbers. And the viewership was higher by, I don't know, like 200 people. Because they wrote something in the chat. So Twitch is definitely messing with numbers all the time. The best thing you can do is to just stop worrying about it. Keep the counter off. Like, don't look at how many people you have in the chat, who is in the chat. Just leave it, focus on streaming. And that's the best you can do. I'm a big streamer now. Oh well, you have like 70 people. I'm not sure if you hit that average that is needed for partnership, but yeah. Hey Twitch, am I counted as visitor? Laser asks. Viewers increased by 1 as soon as I wrote something. Yes, that's right. So it's more like Twitch wants to count the engagement, I guess. But when people just need to lurk, when they are not in the mood, you might just not be in the mood to speak up, and that's okay. Then, you know, Twitch is not going to count you because whatever business they have in mind again, I mean, I don't know. Parkov says, I noticed streaming X4 Foundations got me more viewers, Zomboid got me 0. There was just one other streamer in X4. Yes, and this was a good choice for you as in category, because apparently people are waiting for somebody to stream X4 Foundations. Meanwhile, so you feel the niche. Meanwhile, in Project Zomboid, maybe there are so many people that it's hard to be found. And actually, myself, I wouldn't care about this that much. I mean, in my case, I don't want any strategy. I just want to play Project Zomboid. No matter what. And maybe it will happen. I missed the autumn sale. And I regret it a bit because there was a really good sale on Project Zomboid. X4 has some audience, but not a lot of streamers. Beware the learning cliff, however. Oh, you can learn everything. And if you don't know what to do next in game, then just YOLO it. Simple as that. Alright, we need to plug in the outputs soon. I mean, I messed up anyway, because... okay, cliffs, I can handle it. But this is... what kind of land is it? See, I cannot tell the difference. Okay, so you can go with regular landfill out there, apparently. But what kind of land is it, by the way? Okay, this. What if I get rid of it? I mean, stop it. Stop it, Llama, get some help. I mean... this is the light green, I think? Light green? I remembered... I remembered that you need to hit Alt and then click on something. Yeah, finally. Can be placed on Yumako wetland. Damn, I need landfill. Okay. Just regular landfill? Green water, deep green water, light green marsh, and green marsh. Probably this is something that I am dealing with. Stream for your own enjoyment, not for the views, Lorklet says, and I agree with that 100%. Alt left, click on the land. I didn't click on the land itself, but I remembered about the... yeah, it works as well. Blue marsh this time. Like, there is too much. It's too much. It's way too much. Green marsh. Alright, I can landfill it. This is good news. So maybe I can drag this this main bus a little bit more towards the east, because my plan was to make it go south probably, but there is a ton of water. I don't want to landfill all of this. I didn't know if I can landfill this or not. So I decided to go from west towards east. And I think that this could be possibly be better choice. But I will definitely regret it one day. So we can be sure about this. Parker says, I've been playing X4 on and off since it was launched. You need to make a plan for yourself though, otherwise it gets boring as the missions are not great. It's good to make plans for streams anyway. Just so it turns out that some of the plans, you have to adjust to the current situation. Let's say something broke and you can't play a game. Your mods, as in game mods, are not working correctly, or Or you've made the biggest mistake ever. Remember my golden advice? I hope you do, because this is like crucial. When you've got anything related to streaming software waiting for update, do not update on the stream day. Don't you dare. You will regret it. And I warned you. Easy to get upset if you're constantly worrying about viewers. That's right. Oh, Inter, if you could apply for a partnership, then why didn't you apply? Is it related to, you know, the like government situation? You know, the are they going to consider it as work or something like that? We had a conversation about it. You probably know what I mean. Okay, Llamas, we got this. We need to stick to that kind of production, but it's okay. I will try to not. No, I can't. I can't. Need to make more landfill. And that's it. Also, we can use foundation. Engineered structural foundation with heat shielding and deep screw piles. Can be placed on lava, oil, ocean, and most water. Let me guess. Foundation is that special type of soil thing that you get from the Shattered Planet, or something like that. No, they just say 100 viewers is not enough. You need at least 100 viewers every stream for a month. So there are different requirements for partnership right now. I haven't looked into it. You know that this is the last thing that I would care about. Also, I've heard, I don't remember who said that. But could be one of the partnered streamers that we know, Inter, that Twitch wants to keep the partnership at top 1%. Or even less. So if they got, let's say, enough partners, Twitch partners, then they are not going to accept anyone. I don't know. Right, we're getting rid of seeds. I need to make special soil too, because I see that the production is... Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, I completely forgot and missed the fact that this drill is not able to drill anymore. I know I could bring in the technology from Vulcanus and get those special red drills that increase your mining yield. You know what I have in mind, right? But I am not planning to get it yet. They probably just want to make it harder to get and keep partnership? Probably. I would think so. But let's say... Are they really so sure that their platform is the best? Their platform is the best because of the people. I mean, the community is amazing, but there are things that could be considered quite, I don't know, quite controversial, the decisions, but I am just a regular llama. I know nothing, obviously, and it's just easy to replace me with any other streamer, let's be honest. Oh, wait. I need seeds and nutrients. Where can I make it, by the way? Oh. I need some production increase. Where do I have those modules? Where did I put them? Where could I place productivity modules? They are in my inventory, okay. They are the best, Lurklet says, because they are the main one catering, and until something like this that is good enough appears, then Twitch will stay. Twitch tries hard to keep people with FX Prime rewards and drop rewards. Yeah. But does that work? I would say first things first, the community itself and the streamers should have this should have in mind, or should be embraced in the way that they know they're seen as something else than walking piggy banks, you know what I mean? Same with the streamers. I would say that would be in the perfect world. That would be great if the community would matter much more to a giant company, right? But okay, I know I have quite idealistic thoughts, so I know it's not possible, but at least I can dream, okay? I can't stop myself from having this idea in mind that it would be great to appreciate the community. Way they are, not only to, you know, figure out things, how to add more features that could possibly make the user spend more money. I know, that's just me. I am very, I have very, I mean, I know it's not realistic, okay? I know. I'm not saying, Lurklet says, that I subjectively think Twitch is the bomb, but that there is the reason it is as big as it is. That's right. Thank you for the reminder to stay hydrated. I am afraid, I am just worried from the streamer perspective that there are many, that there are much less reasons nowadays. Much less reasons to consider the platform relevant anymore. And when I I changed my point of view to, let's say, less friendly one towards Twitch was when there was the big leak of Twitch code, and allegedly there could be a leak of the data, of the streamer's data. So, I mean, I'm nobody, but many big streamers could possibly be in danger. You know, nobody wants to get doxxed in the first place. And this is when I lost my hopes in the way. Space platforms being irrelevant? Never! Cringingy, welcome on YouTube. Good to see you. No, I was talking about Twitch as a streaming platform. That I don't feel like it's being relevant with a few things. Especially I feel disappointed because of that leak. And that's it. And then, instead of hate raids that were happening, so basically at that time there was a Twitch code leak. And some data was leaked as well, but the hackers didn't make them public or something like that. I don't remember, it's been years ago, okay? And then there were so-called hate raids shortly after. And by saying hate raids, you have been raided as a streamer by hundreds of bots, and you're getting many messages that were breaching? That were not compliant with TOS, let's say racist sentences, and you had tons of bots doing that to your channel. Fortunately, I was small enough, so I was not getting that many bots on stream, but I was getting a lot of bots following me all of a sudden out of nowhere. So luckily no chat spam, but still it was quite annoying. And instead of saying something about that, like streamers were exchanging information on how to handle it, maybe to switch the chat to emotes only, or switch the chat to followers only, but it didn't work because those bots were following, and the bots had weird names as well. Inter remember that time? Inter probably remembers and knows what I'm talking about. So instead of doing something about that, because people were pissed, obviously, then Twitch introduced something, I don't remember what was that, but introduced something that allowed streamers to kind of introduce more ways for people to spend money. Instead of taking care of the hate rates. So you can see what the priority was. And that's why I love Twitch, for the community. I have met really cool streamers, but I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed as a streamer, and I am not the only one. Zordia, hello, good to see you. Welcome. Sorry, I had my little rant. I had to vent a bit, okay? But I hope that Twitch will become better, because it's sad to see that the platform that has got so big, how to say this, that is so strong with their community, seems to be making business decisions that are based mostly on making money. And I understand every company needs to turn a profit, and I've heard that Twitch is not turning profit. Okay. But something needs to change. Unless somebody wants for this platform to die. Sad to say that. Ranting is good. Twitch should be ranted at. Oh my god, no! I mean, yes, I agree with you. It's just, you know, I feel disappointed. Did you hear what happened at, allegedly, according to Twitch, what happened at the TwitchCon? But I don't think I can talk about this freely because I might get some unwanted attention from Twitch. Insert picture of Lorraine yelling at Twitch. There is no reason to have... Look at that. Look at my face expression. I'm already mad. Inter remembers. Inter, allow me to ask you a question. Do I remember it kind of correctly? Because I have hard time remembering many things lately, and you know that. So I don't want to make any mistake, but I'm sure there was something. They released some kind of feature. I don't know what was that. Wasn't that related to the ads that you need to play 3 minutes of ads in order for newcomers to your channel that day to avoid the pre-roll ads, or was it something else? I don't remember. But this is why I got so pissed over it. And I understand, I know. The thing about most corporations is that they care more about the money than the people. I know. That's why I told you that my point of view is unrealistic. And I am a naive llama. I know. To just... I am this type of llama in real life that could... say something, let's say, in diplomatic way, but say something to the boss that they might not necessarily like. But it was for the, like I had the general, how do you call it? I'm looking for words now. Give me a second. But I was, looking at the situation from the team perspective, not the, you know, so-called corporation politics perspective. So I thought about, let's say, quality of code and the well-being of the team more than the other team that is a competition to our team. I mean, what the hell you're talking about? We're working in at the same company. But I know, I know. I can't get into trouble over that, alright? I know. Sometimes I am just a little bit too honest. And when we had this client situation, when I lost my job, when we had this client situation, and throwing, basically, instead of working together, like putting the blame on the other team, and they put the blame on us, you know, this kind of situation. It really didn't make any sense. It would be great if they cared about the people, but alas, I know, but I can't change my, you know, naive way of thinking. I can't. I just can't. By the way, we got spoilage in the artificial Yumako soil spot. Okay, think that we should make the spoilage here. To get rid of the spoilage, because it's gonna get filtered out at some point anyway. got a bit upset over this, but I mean, thank you for giving me the opportunity to rant a little bit about general Twitch situation or something like that. Yeah, I appreciate it. And Gleba grows, it definitely grows. I love this planet. I was looking for spoilage, by the way. Lost my train of thoughts. Yep, just in case if it's gonna spoil. Now we want another chest. This is the place where you put the output. Forget it. Yeah, we put more landfill. Let's try to fix the Yumako fruit situation. Oh yeah, looks much better, don't you think? Yep, the trees are growing here already. I can't place stuff here, maybe because of the soil issues. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe your train of thought is out of fuel like your other trains. Inter, you're calling me out on the trains. How could you do such thing? Please stop it. Don't do it. The trains will get fuel when they get fuel, which means I don't know when. Okay? I don't know. I don't care about Novice. Novice gave me headache for many years, and now I can finally enjoy some actual good weather for once. I mean, it's raining, obviously. Right, the landfill is done. Yep, now we will get much more fruit out of this. Wait. The place that I haven't used landfill on. Yes, awesome. Children trains, justice for trains. Why are you calling me out on the trains all of a sudden? Laser, you? Don't you like my beautiful little abomination out there? Come on. You love them. You love my abominations. Aww, so sweet. You agree with Laser? Okay, guys. Let me make a deal with you. Can we make a deal? Let's do something else. I will try to finish making this tiny bus. And I will schedule making a few more things. And then I am moving to Fulgora. And when I get the technology from Fulgora, then I'm getting back to Novice to fix the trains. Of course, it can take many streams, but it's some kind of deal. I would say it's a good deal. Decent idea. That's something. Also, do I even have... I forgot. Llamas, I forgot. Have I remembered to make the... What do you use? What do you use to build a rocket? You need rocket silo after all. And I don't even have the cargo landing pad. Whew. It's the rocket silo. Caps again. Aha! No, there's no way we're going. We need concrete. Concrete is based on iron ore, if I remember correctly. We don't have much. We need processing units. I cannot make those right now. We need electric engine units. There is no way I can make rocket silo. I mean, I wish I could, but in this economy, it's not possible. That's right. Okay, I'm stuck on Gliba. I forgot about it. I had this weird idea in my mind for today's stream. Hey, what if I could switch to Fulgora? Apparently not. Not today. What do we say to visiting any other planet? Not today. Alright, I think that I'm done with the artificial Yomako soil for now. Thank you, thank you. That was great to work with you, that's right. Let me take this. Ah, not this one. Oh my god. Okay, okay, never mind. Spoiled first. Spoilage of any quality. Llamas, I just cannot move my butt from here. I don't have rocket silo. So, if I don't know what to do, because I feel a bit stuck, let's check the technology tree. It's always a good idea to verify if I've made everything that I planned. So, I got a little bit of biolubricant, I've got a little bit of biosulfur, I got a little bit of rocket fuel and bioplastic. Now, let's assume that I will make agricultural science back. Oh no, I don't have pentapod eggs. Can you grow pentapod eggs somewhere? I believe you can. Right? I'm not sure, we will see. You can grow the biter eggs, but what about the pentapod eggs? I think that you could throw them in the biochamber. Do I think correctly? But let's assume I've got agricultural science back. What can I do with it? What I can do, like minimum stuff. Captivity. Efficiency modules, that would be the easiest. Health, not necessarily. Carbon fiber, okay-ish. Plastic bar productivity, okay-ish. I am looking at mostly up to blue science. I would like to avoid yellow science. And the purple one. I know I have problem with those. Rocket fuel productivity, not necessarily. Tree seeding. Collect tree seeds and plant them on grass or dirt. And then you get fish breeding. Oh, you can make nutrients out of fish. That would be nice. But what am I looking for? Epic quality? I'm not doing any quality research, just in case. I don't want to wait for the quality items. Transport belt capacity and stack inserter. What is the agricultural science pack? Spoil time, 1 hour. Can I get back to novice in 1 hour? Could be. But how do you get pentapod eggs? You can make it in biochamber. You need 30 nutrients, 1 pentapod egg, and 60 water. And in spoil result, we don't want to get the spoil result at all. Gathered from stompers? No. We get it from the egg raft. And you need pentapod egg recycling. Made in recycler? No. This is something else. Wait. Biochamber. Pentapod egg. You get 2 if you put 1 in there and you provide water and nutrients. So you basically feed it. And you can do it in biochamber. I can do it right now. Jamie Sidal, welcome! Good to see you on YouTube. Welcome to my channel. I am trying to get Rocket Silo, and generally I'm working on the legit main boss, just like you would see it on Novice or any other planet. How are you today? I hope that you're having a good time, a good time zone, and that you're planning your weekend already. This is extremely important part. Assuming that I want Pentapod X, I can make it right now. What was the technology? Is that important? Not anymore. You're good. Always nice to hear that. Are you playing Factorio as well? Do you play Space Age, or do you play modded Factorio, or maybe you're playing just the base game? Feel free to tell us something more about your experience with Factorio. I'm busy making a 40k a minute electromagnetic packs. Electromagnetic. That means science packs from Fulgora, am I right? I don't have this because I haven't visited Fulgora yet. I was in a rush. I was in a rush going to Gleba. Electromagnetic science pack. Oh, that's right. I don't have this technology yet because first I visited Vulcanus, then I visited Gleba, and I am trying to make legit main boss. You're a Megabase dude, and I am Agoraphobic Megabase Llama. So, I know that it might be a little bit surprising that I call it Agoraphobic Megabase, but its concept is based on the fact that I was always playing with aggressive biters, and it was really difficult to get out of my comfort zone and start building bigger. So this time, before Space Age was released, this time I decided to try to go with Megabase, but even if I have the peaceful biters for the first time, it was quite difficult to do it because I feel like I am limited in space. So this is my so-called Megabase. I know it's a small base for a human, but it's a big base for a llama, who is always trying to squeeze everything as close as possible just to protect the base from the biters. That's why I call it Agoraphobic Megabase. Agoraphobia as in fear of open spaces, and Megabase, you know, I'm trying to build bigger, but I am still feeling limited by myself, by the way. Yeah. And when the Space Age DLC was released, I just added it on top of my existing playthrough, so it might be slightly different. You know, this way of generating the map. It is from the older version, pre-2.0 Factorio, but I am having a lot of fun, and I love Gleba. I just love Gleba so much. I want to stay here forever, and apparently I'm about to stay here for the longer period of time because there is no way for me to build a rocket silo. And also say hello to my spoilage bus. I don't know if you've been to Gleba so far, but this is my spoilage bus. I have learned how to handle spoilage in kind of decent way. So I am pretty proud of this solution, and also I am growing the bacteria. It's just the production is way, way, way too low for now. It seems more organized than mine. Oh, Jamie. Jamie, do not get fooled by this. Oh no, do not get fooled by the full belts on Gleba. This base is not working for a long, long, long time. And Inter, I am pretty sure that Inter will start bothering me again that I should work on the trains that are out of fuel. But I had too much of Novice. I mean, let's get back to Gleba. the color scheme is so much better. It's raining all the time, it's beautiful weather, and wiggly wigglies that might not necessarily like you, but this is my favorite planet so far, and I'm not looking forward to go to Akilo. I have a decent base on Gleba. I'm about to rework it with legendary buildings, and that's what I'm talking about! Yeah! Usually, when somebody visits me, I get this kind of feedback that they don't like Gleba, and I understand it. There are things spoiling as we speak. You have to figure out how to handle the spoilage. On the other hand, you're handling something new. I thought my chat was bugged, but you're talking to YouTube chat. That's right, Harkov. I might not be able to mention it all the time. I say, hey, welcome on YouTube. And I hope that it actually makes sense to both of you guys. So, as a Twitch affiliate, I got permission to multi-stream, and this is what I do right now. I stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, although I cannot show the chat from both platforms on the screen. I'm not allowed to do this. I think that I am not even allowed to show YouTube chat on my screen. So maybe I should display the Twitch chat instead, but yes, sometimes I'm getting the visitors from YouTube as well, and I know that it sounds weird when I mention somebody who is not in the chat, so I am on the other side, you know? You don't watch Twitch because of ads? That's totally fair, Jamie. You can stay on YouTube if you want to, although, you know, Twitch is my primary platform. And I had problems with YouTube today. I don't get it, but sometimes when I multi-stream, YouTube is not getting enough video and gets stuck, and I will have to restream the streams anyway. So annoying. I would consider it this way. Mostly Twitch is the best in order to get the live interaction, and then for the VOD watching, I would recommend YouTube, because Twitch, unfortunately, Twitch is not allowing me to keep as many highlights as possible anymore. I'm limited to 100 hours, which is a joke if you ask me. But I understand, maybe they needed to lower the costs. Okay, fair. But I had over 3,800 hours on Twitch in highlights that I had to download in 2 months just so Twitch wouldn't remove it. So many rules. You know the rules, and so do I. Oh, have I mentioned I cannot sing? Now you know it. And sorry I got a little bit distracted, but I'm trying to control if anything is running kind of smoothly. Kind of. That's the keyword, kind of. Jelly production, this is not enough. And I know, Inter, I am not... no real jelly buns was used during the making of the Bioflux. I promise. I think I was supposed to use this part, because I had another biochamber in here, I think. By the way, I noticed you do a buffer for your ore to spoil. Why not store it in a chest with a filtered inserter? Wait. Buffer for the ore? Yes, I make it. That's right. Like in this case, they're just running in circles just because I want for them to spoil. But I had the feeling, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, that actually I am not able to stack all of the bacteria because it could depend on the spoilage, like on the state of spoilage, like how much time is left for it to spoil. I will try it. I can definitely try it, because I am done with all of those loops. And it is so easy to get it clogged as well. Of course, if you have good Bioflux production, you can see that I have small Bioflux production, that's right. But I can try it, I can definitely try it. So, we could use the bulk inserter, am I right? Oh, we could. We could if I would have enough of the plates, obviously. I'm doing my best. They will share the same spoil time? Are you sure? Okay, I will try it. But I thought that when I was trying to stack it in a chest, just to leave it, I thought that the inserters are not inserting into the chest anymore because it felt like it's not stacking. But of course I can change it. And if it works, then it's for the better. Also, I will get a few pieces of belt. I am in really bad situation right now when it comes to iron ore, copper ore. No, with copper it's easier. Bioflux is the most important part. And I am making stuff in my inventory. Please keep that. Like, don't look. Don't look if you don't want to get a heart attack. Right? Okay, maybe I can... Would be great if I would put jelly. Jelly is the blocker in this case. You need 12 jelly pieces. Meanwhile, this is not enough. By the way, why do... Oh, yeah, I filter out the spoilage here. What if I would move stuff around a little bit? Like, almost... That would... Okay, this is... We don't have to filter out the spoilage on this stage, because it's going to be filtered out this way. So let's assume that I will get rid of this splitter. Now, we will move inserter. Wait for it, let me cook. What menu items are needed for the cafe? Okay, wait. I will check. We got mushroom soup done. Now we need milk boba tea, like 10 of the orders, and then we will be done with it. But I need to plant the mint and some other stuff too. What if we put biochamber here? I know, probably I disabled like part of the factory. Did I? No. Let me cook, Llamas, let me cook. I mean yes and no. Yes, 10 of boba milk tea, that's right. They do stack, so you have a 10 out of 10 of fresh, and you add a 2 out of 10 on fresh, you end up with 6 out of 10 fresh. Okay. So it balances. Oh, I misunderstood, Jamie says. I mean you just store the bacteria in a chest, then use a filtered inserters to pull out the spoiled ore. Okay. That's fair, but also I think that the bacteria... I had too much bacteria at the time, so it wouldn't stack, but I will test it. I just need to add more jelly to this, because I will be very mad if I won't do it this time. Of course, we need to figure out the output. I know it. But Llamas, bear with me. Oh no, making more stuff in the inventory. I am not salty. I'm definitely not salty about this. we make jelly, we extract the green substance from the brain. That's a really interesting way to possibly start your weekend soon, right? I'm not doing the Factorio Fridays anymore because I'm streaming RimWorld on Fridays, and I am doing the Factorio on Thursdays. But imagine if somebody asks you, hey, how was your weekend? And the way you can respond would be, I was extracting green substance from the brains. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe it's a good explanation for now because the Halloween season is coming, right? But in any other case, that could be a bit risky. Jelly nut, but I don't have the weight. No. Oh! Zai, you would be proud. I have used yet another long-handed inserter. I dislike them so much. You have no idea how much I dislike those. Just a normal weekend. Oh yeah, normal weekend. I mean, I am a talking llama in the first place, so Jamie, you're quite new here. You might not necessarily want to tell your friends that you're talking to a llama. They might think that this is weird. On the other hand, if you let them know that you're watching a llama streaming, feel free to join with your friends. They just need to adjust to the weird sense of humor, and that might be weird. Review, 5 stars to the cafe. We need more items. All right, Inter. I am working on that. I need to add more stuff to the farm. And if you don't know what kind of cafe I'm talking about, relax. This is the game that we are playing in the background. And I'm not showing it right now because this is my main focus right now. Factorio. All right, we need filter for this. Jelly, not the jelly buns. No jelly buns was harmed during the making of this stream. Now the seeds. We need to extract the seeds. Somewhere. I mean, I see a place. I have a feeling that Zai will be very proud of me. Ah! Ah! No! No! Ah! Llamas! I messed up. I messed up big time. Not the first time, though. Okay. We take out the seeds of any quality. Filter seeds with spoilage. I mean... Wait. Oh no, this is the seeds spot. And there is spoilage going there, but I would have to reach this spot. Damn, no. No, it wouldn't end up there. I didn't see it. Thank you. Birdie. Okay, I will try to remember to call you Birdie, Jamie. So Birdie is currently speaking in YouTube chat, and we've got a nice bunch of llamas in Twitch chat. Also, filters, we are not asking for anything else than the brains, obviously. The brainies, and now we need the seeds. The seed belt is out there. And yes, there is some spoilage. This is like very, very short, short part of belt that accepts the spoilage. Wait a minute. the spoilage goes here, and then here, and then here, and then it goes the other way. I need for the spoilage to land on this part of the belt. Llama, I am scared of you. I mean, I am scared of myself, okay? It is possible. It is spaghetti. We love spaghetti. Just temporary solution that will make the best permanent solution. So at this stage, I am filtering out stuff, so I am getting the seeds. Right? Right. Yeah, this is the seeds part. Okay. I am going to use that long-handed inserter after all, yes. And we filter out the jelly nut seed. Yes. Give it a second. Oh, by the way, I am trying to switch directly from yellow belts to blue belts. I am ignoring the red belts, and I can barely afford that. So just so you know, this is planned. As I would be so proud of me. I told you many times, Llamas, I dislike the red inserters, the long-handed inserters. They were much slower in the past. And I just dislike them, okay? I am biased. Do I have foundries? Foundries from Vulcanus, you assume? Yes, but I am not allowed to bring anything from other planets yet. This is my kind of challenge that I've made. I'm not getting permission from myself, of course, to bring anything from other planets or platforms. By the way, the Earth is flat right there, okay? I know that Lurklet is mad about it, but the Earth is flat in this playthrough. Llama boy, hello. Thank you for the reminder to stay hydrated. So, I cannot bring anything from other planets. And of course, Vulcanus is great, I know. That's why I got here first. Because I already have stuff stashed in there. I've got the foundries with all of the green belts. Yes, I already have the stuff. By the way, is Rod here? Oh no, Rod is not here again. I start to worry about the guy. See, we got the demolishers. And we got names for them. So there is Todd that had an accident. Todd had an accident. Rod is still here, but they rarely show up. They are a bit camera shy, but I think that lately it's more like they are like a, I don't know, like a princess that we have to wait for, so they show up. And then we haven't figured out which one will be Zod, but we've got the third name for the demolishers. Rod didn't show up for the past 2 streams at least. This is strange, Llamas. Anyway, we've got more jellies, and now what about the Bioflux production? If I could speed this up with the speed module... I've got speed modules. I mean, I can make them. Also, maybe bulk inserter? By any chance? Bioflux? Yep. That can speed up things a little bit. Also, probably I need more than 1 biochamber to get the Bioflux, because I finally started using it. That's one of the... No. One of the things that I need to remember about. Oh, in this spot, I am really bad at managing nutrients. in the previous case, this is my original spaghetti when I was figuring out how stuff on Gleba works. This is where I focused on managing nutrients, and I did that well. But when I started growing the bacteria, then I started focusing on the spoilage, that we've got spoilage bus, that we've got spoilage loop, that this is the most important part of Gleba. And starting with spoilage bus, then I can switch to the main bus. That was the idea. And that kind of works out, but I haven't considered managing nutrients better. So with the next iteration, that has to happen at some point, I will have to think of something else. But maybe, just maybe, oh, I am getting more plates. Look at that. Finally. That's a positive surprise. Now let's think of this stash. Okay, no steel plate. Somebody forgot about steel plates. I know. I will borrow... Oh, no. God. Let me throw a few plates to get steel plates. I still need to feed the machines many times. The best way for doing Gleba, Jamie says, and nutrients is with bots. Oh, I am trying to get the bots. Of course I do, but as I said before, it is Gleba from scratch. Everything that was made and placed here was made on Gleba. So I had to figure out how to make all of it work. Parkovs asks, what do you call a group of llamas? Herd? Flock? Murder flames? I would say a herd. Or a flock. Or a group. A bunch. A party farm, maybe. Right, I'm waiting for a few of the plates. How many plates do I need? And why do I need those? Oh, yeah. Steel chests. Then I can pick up all of those steel chests and make them into the logistic chests. And I've got logistic chests already because I have bots on Novice. You can also just toss the unneeded stuff into the water. Seriously? And it's gonna disappear? I am getting RimWorld vibes out of this. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I am streaming RimWorld. If you're interested, Birdie, then you're welcome to join. We got the newest DLC playthrough. No Twitch Toolkit or Toolkit utils yet, but I am looking into that. I am just busy preparing the Halloween event. And I hope it's going to be as fun as the last, Steam Next Fest. I hope to find something special. And oh my god, I wish Subversive Memories would be released already. I need this game in my life. Dragon would agree with me. Pack, flock, herd. Yeah, any of these, actually. You never played RimWorld. Oh, that's okay. I mean, there is a lot of storytelling, there is a lot of survival. You need to know that I am mostly survival strategy games player. So I've played Darkest Dungeon, Frostpunk, This War of Mine, The Orbillions, and... And this is mostly what I do. And I am planning to play Project Zomboid as well. So you're welcome to join, especially next week on the Halloween event. The streams will be scheduled both on Twitch and YouTube. But a fair warning, there will be screams, most likely. Juvenile llama. Okay, Inter, that's fair. Kid llama, yeah. I know what the juvenile animal is when I started playing RimWorld, by the way, because you know that I love keeping animals there. The more cows or yaks I have, or goats, the more happy I am. I just love keeping the animals. And there are juvenile animals, and this is why I know this word. I just like the games that challenge me. So you're welcome to join tomorrow, roughly at 5 p.m. UTC on RimWorld stream. And it doesn't matter if you know the game or not, if you just want to hang out and have random conversations, this is what my streams are about. Before, like in the very early stage of today's stream, we were having a conversation about the game that I found, that I find very disturbing because I find this activity disturbing, cave diving or spelunking or something like that. So you've got very tight cave and you try to crawl through it, and it's extremely risky in real life. Harkov says in our case it would probably be a subjugation of llamas. Think how we have a dictator. Oh, excuse me. I am not a dictator. I am the great oppressor. A friendly reminder. I got this title when playing Frostbank. Okay? Please do not confuse me with some dictator. Ha! I am offended by this. By the way, llamas, what did happen here? How did I get the jelly nut seeds in here? What's going on? Okay, llama, focus. How did I allow... F my life, yeah. No filter on this. Oh dear. But I fixed it. I just need to take care of the seed. I'm not salty. I am not salty. When I was a kid, I thought that juvenile meant you're in prison, says Inter. But there are many cases like this. When we are young, then it's so easy to think about... to make up your own idea on things that you don't know about yet. And you need some adults to explain this stuff to you. So there's nothing wrong about not knowing stuff like this. Alright, I filtered out the jellies, got rid of the jellies. What's next? That chest! SMH. And I was making the bulk inserters too. So for bulk inserters, I would say... Wait a minute. I don't want to get rid of it right away. Usually I'm just checking the solution. But I'm trying to find the way. Where could I squeeze the stuff? Okay, in this spot. Don't pick up this stuff. Don't pick up this stuff, llama. Focus. Whew. I prefer to do strange things like that. And avoid the anxiety that I get when my inventory gets full of random junk. Oh, you fixed your name! Oh! I know that song. Birdie's the wordy. Oh, this is so sweet. So sweet. Welcome once again, Birdie, on YouTube. The seeds is an output, not an input. Yes, and I didn't have filter on output for one of the machines. Lorraine Llama is not a dictator. She is she's democratic with just one person to vote on. I mean, I cannot disagree with that. Vote for me as the president of the internet. Thank you for your votes. An oppression of llamas. Oh, come on. Come on, you have not been oppressed in a while. Llamas, come on. We've got... Okay, we need filters. We filter out the ore only. And then I want to get the bacteria of any quality. Welcome, bacteria. Now I will just check how it stacks. So does it stack on the... Okay, they share the spoilage time. Let me see. Okay. I mean, that works nice. I will get rid of that. Okay, if... Yeah, it gets to 50 on stack. And isn't that the thing that the bacteria, the spoilage time for bacteria, it's kind of like every time is being counted and you get like the average number of the stack. So you get the average time for spoilage based on the average number that you get from the stack. And this is how they spoil, or something similar to that. I mean, if the stacks are moving, I don't mind that. Just... Okay, we're unloading fast enough. That's okay. That's enough for me. We're not getting that much of the bacteria anyway. It will share the lowest timer. All right. Say Bird is the word and you have my vote. Oh, I know. We were playing Bird is the word in the past when I was doing miniature painting. And Twitch rules were less strict. And we did play this song many times. Faster way to make them spoil. Oh, by lowering to the lowest value of the spoilage. Okay, this is how it works. Now I get it. I should cut it a little bit different way, but I mean, I will get that. It's okay. Yeah. Just don't take this junk. Don't take this junk. Uh-huh. I just like to move stuff around. Okay, that will spoil, whatever. At least I am getting some more of the belts right now. And this is not needed anymore. No, it's not needed anymore. But would be great if I could... Huh, since when I have express splitters on the belt? Huh, silly llama, not this way. Again. This way. So we're saving up on space. Now, this is not needed anymore. Clearing up the belts. Nice. And I didn't even catch that much. Thank you. I broke loop pipe. Oh no, llama. You clumsy llama. What have you done? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate your help. Clumsy llama. right now the bacteria is doing the bacteria thing, this bacteria spoilage thing. Now everything is connected, but the biochambers are fighting for the jelly. Also, no way, I have the seeds here again. Fine. Made a mistake. Made an obvious mistake. And for this chest, I could really use the bots. I am hoping to get logistic bots as soon as I can. Also, this should filter out faster, but probably it's waiting for the spoilage to spoil things here. Am I right? Uh-huh. It needs to unlock this part. Don't remember, but isn't that better to filter out the spoilage? To the left? Yep. Bye-bye spoilage, like squeeze it into all of it. It's a banned song. Generally, Twitch has got more strict rules about playing the copyrighted music, as well as YouTube has got much more restrictions, but I don't know about that. How's the cafe quest? Let me see if I can make it work. I didn't add it to Factorio scene, so let me get to this scene. And here we go. This is the cafe that I mentioned before, but it has got integration with Twitch only, unfortunately. Hacks for everyone who is part of the cafe. Lovely. Now let me see. Yep, the mushroom soup is done. I might not have all the ingredients to serve this dish, though. Then we need to clear tables, so that's fine. I don't know what happened with cabbage. Maybe I don't have cabbage, but something else. I don't have basil. Oh, I got lettuce, not the cabbage. That explains a lot. All right. We can serve sugar donuts, so anyone who wants to control their character, if you could order sugar donuts, that would be great, because we would unlock some other dish. And still, we're at milk bubble tea, 36 out of 40. This is such a grind, Llamas, such a grind. Don't need a filter for the bacteria, since you will only be grabbing the ores anyways. Actually, I'm filtering out the ore. Ah, no, actually, I can't use filter at all right there, because I blocked myself. Because the bacteria have managed to spoil on its way. Look at the amount of the bacteria that we make. Finally it works. Like, it worked this way way back on the stream. But the thing is that I started using Bioflux for copper as well, and the Bioflux production was much worse. Right now, I feel like I am more in control of the Bioflux. Am I right? We need to get rid of spoilage. I'm not getting rid of spoilage. I need to get back there. So, of course, instead of having some legit, nice, flow of things, I have to get rid of that power pole. I wish I could get the medium ones, but we will get there. I forgot to get rid of the spoilage. I could get rid of the spoilage right there. Maybe it's going to be less busy. And I tried to have it in mind as well. It's not gonna be that bad. Also, I would have to mess with it. No, there is too little of the space. This is a good spot to put the spoilage in. At least for now. If something breaks, I will get back to it. Like, YOLO everything. If you want to make, if you want more efficient bioflux, you should make the two fruits share a belt. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. And right now I've got only one biochamber that makes you mako fruit. Although it is used fully by the biochamber that makes bioflux, it was a little bit more problematic if I had only one biochamber making jelly nut processing. Now when I added the second one, it is slightly better, but I think that I need to make more bioflux anyway. This is the original part of the base that I started out, so there are many things that will be squeezed in, so that's why agoraphobic stuff, remember? But it's so much better than it was before. I will take that. Having more of the... More, I mean more. You know. Getting there. Having more stuff like this. Okay, we need to work on the lubricant as well. There is no problem with the fruit right now. But there is problem with processing the fruit and... Wait. Still stuck? Again? Come on. Come on, filter it out. That's right. And I've got plenty of the seeds. I will get rid of them. Because they are not connected to anything. They wanted to get rid of the spoilage loop. So here is where I'm going to get rid of the seeds. It's lower. Thank you for ordering sugar donuts to finish the quest at the cafe. We'll get some green smoothie kind of thing. And I just prefer to call it a dish because sometimes I am not sure what exactly the meal is. And it doesn't matter because you using fork and knife for everything, including water, so who am I to judge? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe this place, this is going to be much faster. Why we're not getting the brains? What happened to the brains? It's spoiled. At the very, very end, it's spoiled. Because I should have a tile that I can take stuff off from. Similar to... Similar to this one. First, you're taking the material that you need and then you're filtering stuff out. But I don't have enough space for this. Still, for the spaghetti that I've made, I'm proud of it. I mean, you need to be proud of something. And if it needs to be spaghetti with the biochambers as the meatballs, I will take that. Now we've got way too much of the jelly. Interesting. But I will have to scale this production. There is no way for me to scale it right now. There was a good idea with the bacteria, but I need more bacteria. Still, it's fun to handle it. Okay, the brains are gone already. Nobody wanted to get their brain implanted, like re-implanted. Nobody wanted to get nice artificial brain, quite fresh. Like, straight from the tree, you didn't want it. I don't know what's wrong. Very not squishy, if you ask me. Oh, I have missed the message from Harkov. I am sorry. Your vote will be counted as one for Lorraine, whether you show up to vote or not. You're overreacting, guys. I mean, come on. Chilla, welcome. You want two brains at the same time. Are you able to squeeze them into your heads? We will up the production by 20% if both of the fruits will be processed close to the biochamber that makes Bioflux, and they are as close as they can be. Do I have the rate calculator installed? Nope. Everything is yellow. I mean, of course, you do you. You're allowed to use the calculators, but generally, because I'm quite chaotic player when it comes to Factorio, at least I'm trying to show by my playthrough, I'm trying to show the others that you can be a player on any level, and you can play Factorio, and you can enjoy Factorio. And I like spaghetti, alright? This is my little guilty pleasure, to have a bit of spaghetti on hand. At times, right? I will trade them for a cup of Earl Grey and a few biscuits. I mean, that's a good deal to me. I might force them through one of the openings there, though, probably after some cooking. No, the cooking will make them a little bit more stiff. You need to have a squishy, nice squishy brain. Okay, I will explain it to you, because it's very important to remember that if the brain is squishy, that means you're not a zombie. When the brain is squishy, then it's fresh. So you're more likely to be attacked by zombies, yes. On the other hand, nobody who is alive will shoot you because you're a zombie. So, you know, there are advantages and disadvantages. And how do you check if the brain is squishy? When you squeeze it, it makes a very certain sound. And basically it's something like Then you know that your brain is fresh. And it's important to keep your brain fresh, so you won't become a zombie. But you can definitely trade one of the brains for a cup of tea and biscuits. I mean, who doesn't like tea and biscuits? If they are like squids, either a hot water wash or slow cook for a few hours, gonna be real tender. But are you sure that they are going to be squishy? I don't know, I haven't tried it. But I already advertised that you can get 2 brains for free if you agree for a very bad doctor to implant it into your brain. And of course you're giving away your own brain, but actually one of the llamas told me that it might be considered like a not like a promise, but like advertisement. And for a moment I thought it's a joke, but there is a chance actually. Output priority to the red. Blah, we want to get rid of spoilage. Because I was filtering out spoilage on any stage, and why did it get messed up like this? I don't know. Or maybe because of the power pole. There is a possibility. Can the brains be implanted in pieces to the digestive system? Oh, I don't know. I mean, a zombie would definitely do that. You're not a zombie, am I right? So let me get back for a second to the explanation. I started as a much more variety streamer. And in the past, when the llamas were visiting me, many of them were saying, oh, Factorio feels so difficult to me. It feels overwhelming. And I said, hey, don't worry. You can just play the game however you want. Just make sure that you launch the rocket, because this is when the fun starts. And I am trying to show that you don't even need the calculators, rate calculators. You don't need any modded playthrough in order to enjoy Factorio the way it is. And you don't need to be extremely skilled. Can you make a heating tower? If you can use it to burn spoilage. But I'm reusing spoilage. I'm making the nutrients out of spoilage. I know nutrients from Yumako Mash or Bioflux would be the best, and I do it as well. But spoilage is okay for now. Hey, I got a little bit lost. I was supposed to do the main bus. This is the main bus beginning. Allows the placement of landfill. Oh, good for me! I want to have 2 belts for iron plates, 2 belts for copper plates, which is not enough. I want to have 4. But I can do some backtracking. It's the same as on Novice. If you've ever seen my Novice playthrough, then you probably know that I do this. Because quite often you can end up having no more resources. I'll get my crowbar, Horokov says. You'll get it once you play Zomboid. Crowbar isn't as based as a cold bottle of bleach once you get bitten. I would just eat some raw salmon with weak stomach. Oh, wow. Llamas, I hope that you will help me out a little bit with the useful pieces of advice on Project Zomboid, or at least we will have some fun failing. And that's something I am so looking forward to. Finally, I have to get this game on sale. Why on sale? Because if I would have to play every game that I want to, without the price being lowered by a sale, you know, as a streamer, I just prefer to wait for sale. Chilla says, tried Satisfactory. It's like modded early simple Factorio, but casual. Scale ain't the same. I mean, good for you that you can play Satisfactory in the first place. I could handle like 30 minutes or so. I can't play first-person games because I'm getting motion sick. So Factorio is the natural choice for me. This got split. Do I have the way to spaghetti this for... Oh. This can be landfilled. Okay, this can be landfilled with normal stab. All right. Maybe it's not that bad after all. For Project Zomboid, do the tutorial and try doing things. Okay, so it's like, try, fail, try again, fail, try again, fail. I mean, okay. I mean, I will take that. Harkov says, I'm afraid I won't be able to join the stream as much as this week. It will be back to some Saturdays from now on. That's fair, but I might not be able to stream each Saturday or Sunday, unfortunately. We still got some things to do with Laser, and the only reason why we are we are having free weekends is that we're sick. But you can always catch up with the past streams on Twitch or on YouTube. By the way, Llama, have you checked key shops? Most of the time things can be like minus 96%. Yes, I know. But are you sure that those keys are legit? That they didn't get stolen? Because in many cases, I'm not calling any names of any portals that are handling this. In many cases, you can actually buy the key that was stolen from the devs, and I don't want this just because it's cheaper. So I just prefer to wait for sale on Steam or GOG. I get it. I just have no... I'm not 100% sure if some of these key shops have legit keys. And I understand how important it is to support the devs, especially the small devs. And there was... I think that there was some... There was some accusation for one portal to allegedly, please don't sue me, allegedly stole the keys from Tiny Build, I believe. And, you know, it's not fun. Also, probably those keys could be deactivated if they turn out to be not very legit, so... I don't know, waiting for sale on Steam is not... It's not that annoying to me. I just want to know that, okay, maybe I'm not willing to pay the full price because of being a streamer, but generally I want to make sure that this money goes to the devs. And through Steam, I know that it will go to the devs. Is there any deal only list prices on legit shops? Maybe. I can check, but I prefer to just go to steamdb.info and check when there was the last sale for certain game. And try to assume when the next sale is gonna be. And I know that there is going to be Halloween sale, because somehow I found the calendar for Steam sales. There is such thing, apparently. And it should start like Monday next week. If I remember correctly, stolen keys get busted real fast. So it is you as the client of those portals allegedly stealing keys. Allegedly, of course. You are actually losing your time, you're losing your money. So I don't think it's worth it. Also, there is one thing that is really worth mentioning from streamer perspective. Sometimes it's better to wait. Wait so the game becomes free on Epic. I don't remember how many games I bought. They were on sale on Steam, and then it turns out that like a month later the game was totally free on Epic, and I was like, damn, I have no time to stream this game anyway. So yeah, situations like that happen too. It was quite funny actually. Oh, by the way, damn! I think that I haven't mentioned that Samurust 3 was 3 on Epic. And I am going to try to plan Amanita Design Day. Would be great to play through all 3 of the games. Some games just become free like Destiny. I'm looking at All Key Shop. They do some policing against stores with stolen stuff. I just tell myself, if I got no more possibilities to add one more stream per week, yet, permanently, then, should I really buy so many games? But the wishlist grew quite a lot because of the last Next Fest. Oh my god, Goblin Sushi was awesome. Subversive Memories. I cannot stop thinking about this game. That would be a perfect horror game for this Halloween. No, I'm Not Human is great, but also many streamers are playing it right now. But we will figure out something really cool, I'm pretty sure of that. Also, we will have Darkwood. By the way, why yellow splitters and undergrounds? Because I don't have enough materials to make blue ones, and I don't want red ones. Is this working? Yep, I mean, at least I can stash some additional plates. It doesn't look great, but it's something. Same with the iron. How I am going to squeeze this in? I mean, at least I can use landfill. But the output is so sad. Okay, we're not going to make output for iron. There is no way. So we have the beginnings of the main boss. Very humble beginnings. And big thank you to Card Dragon, who allowed me to move their username just so we can have this tiny main boss beginnings. If you want a good horror game, it's Alien Isolation if you're brave. No, I can't play it. Alien Isolation was free on Epic and I was trying it. I cannot play first-person games. I'm getting motion sick. I couldn't play Satisfactory, can't play Alien Isolation. The faster the camera moves, the worse it is. And especially if there are vibrant colors, then even the third-person games can be difficult. That's why I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption 2, even if I really enjoyed this game. So unfortunately, I need to be a little bit more creative with picking the horror games. And also I like the games that build tension instead of having a jump scare. I want to be scared because of tension. I want to be scared because of the sounds that are not necessarily screams, that are based on like squeaky sounds, like the wooden floor sounds, or something behind the window or something like that. That's why I loved Darkwood so much. And we will have one stream of Darkwood because I've managed to, luckily, randomize exactly the same layout that I had. I have lost the first stream on Twitch from Darkwood series, and I would like to restream it to YouTube, exclusively to YouTube, because Twitch won't allow me to keep more than 100 hours. Tension Project Zomboid. That's right. That's right. With colored undergrounds, you can do belt weaving and have 4 lanes that take space of like 2. That's right, but I need more lubricant. And I am trying to at least gather more lubricant. And also for underground, it's not a big deal, but it would be competing because you need lubricant. It would be competing with regular belts, so I prefer to exchange regular belts first. And then splitters are going to be the worst because you need advanced circuits and lubricant again. So I am trying to gather as many advanced circuits as I can. I am stashing things. So generally it's better than it was before, but still there is a room for improvement, definitely. By the way, how is the plastic stash? Because I'm trying to get rid of things. That's right. That's right. It's very slow. I've managed to stash a lot. Menu items needed? Do you mean the cafe? Let me quickly check. Yeah, we already have some stuff unlocked. Awesome! Would you look at that? We've got milk boba tea. Oh, ravioli. Oh no, I'm getting hungry. And blueberry pie. Oh. I don't think we got blueberries on the farm, but this is good enough. What about sugar donuts? Can you try to order sugar donuts? And the rest, I will try to... Okay, we can gather orchid. I know that we've got orchid. And we will get another smoothie. This time it's red smoothie. Could be the frog smoothie. Remember? Right, getting back to Factorio. Okay, so this... I provided some plastic. We got the nice flow of copper. Yeah, just get more of that stuff. Yeah, it's only one slot for production, but it is what it is. Let's try to improve the bacteria growth. Why is it so slow? Oh, it's just hard to get rid of bacteria. But I need some of it circulating. Maybe we will get output priority to the left. See, here's the thing. I am trying to keep some of the bacteria circulating in order to grow more bacteria. So, first, we've got the jelly nut seeds extracted. And the green jelly, whatever that is, extracted from zombie brains, maybe. Then it is running in circles and it's being caught by the biochamber that extracts bacteria out of jelly. So we have this batch that is feeding the machines to cultivate bacteria. So we need a few of them circulating. Also, I was supposed to filter out the... Wait, I need to make sense out of it. Oh, not this way! Output priority to the right. Now that makes sense. And all of it has turned into ore. Good for us. But generally, the biochambers are able to catch the bacteria much earlier, so the bacteria doesn't have to circulate that much, but it's kind of... It's kind of like safety measures, I would say, to have any bacteria available. But right now it doesn't look like we're getting a lot of bacteria. Yeah. But, that kind of worked. It would be the best if I would just get rid of the ore if the bacteria spoils, but I cannot wait for so long. Also, we've got nice flow of the spoilage, and there are places in which spoilage is welcome, like in this one. Why did I have input priority to the right? No clue. That's exactly what I wanted. So this spoilage is being used. Okay, allow me to Did we need milk boba? Not anymore. Now we need... What do we need? Sugar donut. Only sugar donuts. We need 40 of them. And that's it. Thank you for contributing to unlock more of the dishes. We're not even halfway through. There are like over 300 dishes and we're not even close to 150. You can laugh at my pain, Beardy says. I disabled my railgun's ammo so it can build a stockpile of my Promethean ship and just send it to the shattered planet without reconnecting it. Hey. A ship that took 3 hours to make just blew up. I mean, feels bad. I am not going to laugh because of that. It's never fun when you make a mistake. So, sorry to hear that you have lost a really, really nice ship. But maybe it's a sign that you will build a better one. That's right. Alright, this spoilage goes to... It goes through a loop of some sort, and this is where we are getting nutrients from spoilage. Hey, I'm not supposed to take out the spoilage from here. Llama, what were you thinking? Possibly it was made by something else. I should just replace it with a bulk inserter and that should be fine. Llama, what were you thinking, Llama? Huh? Sometimes I just call myself out. But the future Llama will worry about the current Llama mistakes. So no worries about that. I am a bit worried about the bacteria production. Because those biochambers, they are getting a little bit starved right now. So let's not keep output priority. We will just allow it to move around. Yep. But probably it will get clogged soon. Also, I'm using only one side of the belt, which is not good either. Oh, llamas, I just got it. SMH. By the way, no drones. Oh no, not yet. I am not ready to make bots, but of course I am planning to get them. Llamas, I can just do. Not this. Shift. Yep. I can just make this. And that will fix it. A bit. I just need for it to be less clogged. Maybe I will disable those two and see how it goes. Alright. Getting a nice amount on the belt, just so the biochambers can still get the bacteria that they need for bacterial cultivation. But we want to get rid of most of that stuff. Oh, it starts clogging already. Output priority to the right. Would be nice to balance it. Maybe I need another inserters that I had, just so they have to fight to get the bacteria out. But it's okay. Also, I just need to invest in bulk inserters. There is no other way. But no ore. I mean no ore. No plates. Do I have the space to make this production bigger? Or to make this production faster? I should really invest in bulk inserters. Generally, I wanted to starve the production, remember? And it works nicely. Also, if I've got more of jelly, I don't want for it to be wasted, then it goes to the bio chambers that are fighting with each other to make lubricant. Still, not the best idea. Maybe I should have 2 bio chambers instead of 3 to make lubricant. You're laughing? I mean, it's good that you're laughing when you lost the ship, but I get it that it can be quite frustrating. Ned, what am I doing here? I am filtering out the spoilage that ends up probably in this part of the loop. I need to increase the... amount of belts. Because in this case, when we got this spoilage loop, I mean spoilage bus, spoilage loop, there is a spoilage loop back there somewhere. But when I think of this part, there is one belt going one way, then the next one goes the other way, and I think I should have 2 belts going the same direction. I am not able to do it like that anymore. So can I mix it somehow? Or maybe, which is much more weird option, but it can help me with handling the spoilage faster, would be, guess what, underground belts. That's right, you probably guessed it already. Am I right? I feel guilty when I'm doing this, but sometimes modern solutions require modern problems, or something like that. I am not sure if you can hear Laser in the background. He's snoring right now. Snoring? Sneezing? Snoring. Because he's asleep. But I hope that you don't mind that. He's having bad time falling asleep. So I'm happy every time when he falls asleep for longer than 5 hours. Also, I am about 5 hours into Factorio session. Of course, for those of you who might be watching on YouTube, it's a little bit different because I had to stop the YouTube stream and start another one as another instance because there was some random issue. I am not going to get into details because I will get salty, and I don't know what was the reason for that to happen in the first place. So you might see that there is, I don't know, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. But I have streamed for 5 hours already on Twitch. And I still need to rethink a few things. And tomorrow we've got another stream, remember? So maybe I should end it soon. Right, the stacks are quite nice right there. I'm handling this much better right now. Good. What was I supposed to do to get... Oh, yeah. Sure. Get more of the plates. At least I am distributing the spoilage a little bit better. I mean, a little bit better for now. It's not fixing anything yet. I just found a way to dump something really fast. Maybe with the amount of express belts I will be able to replace a few things, because every time when I see a yellow belt I am a little bit annoyed. That's what I will try to do, because we haven't finished it. Am I right? Blue, this is blue. Yep, it goes as far. That's right. Yep. And it was much worse in the past. I think of getting rid of the spoilage loop. I think that the second loop is not needed anymore. That we can just get rid of it just like that. Okay, maybe it's not a wise decision, but you know what? I need to be a brave llama. Now let's think about the flying robot frames. I need batteries and electric engine units. This is the biggest issue because I need to produce more lubricant. I think I know how to make more lubricant. I will try to use very similar site to the one that was used by the lubricant production. I said that they are supposed to fight, but what if they don't have to fight to make a lot of lubricant? Because this is limiting me a little bit, and I've got only 2 biochambers that are producing lubricant. What if I am going to add another biochamber that will produce jelly exclusively for biolubricant? Of course, the leftovers from this jelly loop will still be there. They will still be used, but I think that it's worth it to make a biochamber, like additional source of jelly. How am I going to connect it? I have no clue. And maybe this is the best part of it. So I will just mark it on the map. Birdie says, good night. It was nice meeting you. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night. If it's a nighttime in your time zone, I hope to see you again maybe tomorrow on Rimworld stream. I highly recommend that game. So 5 p.m. UTC. If you have some time, drop in. I will be really happy to see you there. Take care. Have some good sleep and a lovely Friday. I am about to finish the stream myself, but I'm just planning to place an icon for biochamber. Or for lubricant? No, for jelly. Jelly. In this spot. Jelly production for lubricant. I don't know if you have noticed, but if you follow this playthrough for longer periods of time, my novice map is a to-do list. And I knew what should I do next. When I got to Vulcanus, I still tried to add a few pieces here and there, a few markers that are not there anymore because I finished all of the stuff that I wanted to do. But on Gleba, I am not using it at all. And this is a very bad habit to have, because at least I had that to-do list. So yeah. Llamas, we will get back to the cafe. Right there. Let me save the game so I know what to do. Right, and let me give the hugs to all of the amazing llamas. Kenny the Pirate, Car Dragon, me, Lurklet, Inter, Harkovs, Laser, Zai, Turtle, and anybody else who might not be in the cafe. Oh, Hitobat, I just got you. That's right. Thank you so much for joining the cafe. Let me quickly check if we got any quests done. Not yet. We need 36 sugar donuts and we need to gather more orchid. But I will deal with it later. Oh, my game has lagged for a moment. That was strange. Is my GPU acting up again? I don't think so. Oh, we got lettuce. Lettuce instead of cabbage. That explains a lot. Alright. The piggies and cows are smaller and chickens. Alright, I gathered most of it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for ordering the dishes and being so active about that. This is great that we can unlock more of the dishes. You can see that we've got... Oh, we're a little bit closer. We're at 59 dishes, sorry, out of 334. We still got some farming to do. But if you're going to help me like today, it's going to be much, much, much faster. And of course, you will have more of the dishes to enjoy. Llamas, if you enjoyed today's stream, then consider following if you haven't followed on Twitch yet, or maybe subscribing to YouTube. It is free. It's like following on Twitch, but it's called subscribing, but it's free on YouTube. Also, react to this video on YouTube. If you have enjoyed it, consider giving it a thumbs up, of course. If you've got any comments, then of course the more reactions I get and watch time and the comments, the more YouTube likes me and recommends me to others, and the more llamas the merrier. Am I right? I hope that I will see you tomorrow on Rimworld stream. Take care of yourselves, llamas. I am not sure if I want to rate on Twitch. On YouTube I don't have this option right now. And probably there is a card for you, YouTube llamas, that will show the video from my channel that you might be interested in. Or at least YouTube finds it interesting, so it's going to recommend it to you. And okay, I have one streamer that I really, really want to rate. But there is a bug on Twitch, and they cannot be raided, unfortunately. So I'm going to give a shout out to them, to Auspicious Angel. And unfortunately, you will have to visit them yourselves, because there is a bug. I can try to raid, but I don't think it's gonna work. This is very weird, and it happens only for Auspicious Angel channel. I don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's not very convenient. Oh wait, it says that no, I don't have the raid command. Damn. See. I hope that you'll visit Auspicious Angel yourselves if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Here's the link to their channel. Really cool streamer. I would highly recommend you to visit them. Right now they are playing the Rift Breaker. Remember about the stream tomorrow, and watch out for the new llamas, because I am cooking the schedule for next week for the Halloween event. So make sure that you check all of the messages on regular basis. Take care of yourselves, llamas. Try not to die, and visit Auspicious Angel. You there, and bye bye, and stay awesome. Thank you for everything today. Bye.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, we just got raided. Oh, Colonel Will, greetings. Oh. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that a lot, a lot, a lot. But actually, I was about to end my stream. So maybe I will just introduce myself, and I will give a shout out to Colonel Will. Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending your lovely community to my channel. See, we cannot raid 5 more minutes of Factorio. That's right. Okay, we will get to Factorio for 5 more minutes. Welcome everybody from Colonel Will's raid. My name is Zorin. I'm a variety streamer that mostly plays survival strategy games. But I do Factorio Thursdays and Rimworld Fridays. And also I'm preparing a special event for the Halloween, so you are welcome to join, but there are no dates announced yet. So, the survival strategy games that I have played are This War of Mine, Frostpunk, They Are Billions, Darkest Dungeon 1, Darkest Dungeon 2. So you probably know which games I am talking about. Also, we've got Rimworld that is my main focus lately. So if you enjoy this kind of streams, then feel free to follow. And now it's time to introduce you, Llamas, who might not know Colonel Will. Let me copy your channel link and paste it to YouTube, because I am multi-streaming, so it would be great if I could just copy the link to your channel and paste it there. That's right. Maybe somebody from YouTube could join your channel too and follow. That would be great. I'm pretty sure that you're going to find their YouTube link in Twitch bio somewhere. So what were you doing today, Colonel Will? Llamas, I'm pretty sure that you already know Colonel Will. They are playing a lot of Factorio, but also Captain of Industry. Generally the transport factory type of games. I'm pretty sure that you were playing Transport Tycoon or something similar, but also, obviously, the game that I like a lot, which is Farming Simulator. And there is nothing better than to chill watching a streamer playing Farming Simulator. So this is one of 2 streamers that I watch who stream Farming Simulator, and it's definitely worth it. So make sure that you follow Colonel Will. Today, I was working in Factorio. I was working on getting the main bus, and I know it might be a bit weird. I've got the spoilage loop or spoilage bus, however you call it. I focused on spoilage handling the most when I started out. I started growing the bacteria. It works. I mean, the production is not awesome, but it works. Then I made a copy of the solution that you have seen, and I started growing copper bacteria. So all of it is already plugged into very small smelting area, very small one. And I'm trying to stash as many of advanced circuits as I can, because I'm trying to prepare myself to get the bots. I am really desperate to get logistic bots. But to do this, I need to get batteries, I need to get the... how do you call it? The electric engine units, and I'm not making enough of the lubricant, so I am trying to improve the production here and there. Mostly my strategy is to try to kind of starve the production. So the later stages have to wait for previous machines to produce enough items that can be processed further. And I think that my production is too small anyway. Especially because I started using more Bioflux. But Bioflux is fixed for now. This is my original spaghetti, and I can see that things are running smoothly. At least nothing is clogged from what I see. And this is the part that I don't want to get rid of right now, because here I had really bad handling of spoilage, which I figured out while working on bacteria. But here I keep in mind how important it is to keep the nutrients circulating all the time. And I will have to add it to the production, the bacteria production in the next iteration. That is not going to happen next stream, but I have it in plans. But the thing that I am focused on the most right now is, in order to get bots, I have the spoilage handling. I kind of have nutrient handling in some places. And then I started very humble beginnings. I started the main bus. And because I'm not allowed to bring anything from other planets, then cliff explosives are out of question, like off limits. I cannot use them. I cannot bring anything from other planets. Everything that was made right there, that was placed right there, was made on Gliba. And that's a nice challenge to have. On the other hand, a little bit more annoying. But this is what I was trying to handle today, and of course fixing Bioflux, fixing smelting, fixing all the other stuff, because Factorio is a never-ending to-do list that we love, am I right? So, once again, allow me to introduce you to Auspicious Angel that I was planning to kind of raid, which is a problem in a way, because Auspicious Angel cannot be raided. There is a bug on Twitch that Twitch can't deal with. They don't know what is the root cause of this issue. So all I can do is to send you to Auspicious Angel to ask you guys to go to Auspicious Angel channel manually, unfortunately, because I cannot send you with the raid, and say hello. And I hope that you will join me there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Once again, big thanks to Colonel Will for the raid. I appreciate that a lot. Llamas, make sure that you follow Colonel Will. And I hope to see you in Auspicious Angel channel. So once again, take care of yourselves and stay awesome, and make sure that you process all of the spoilage. And make sure that the Bioflux flows on your belts. Yeah, may the Bioflux never end in your factories. That's right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.